Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is KS. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you how to reach negative mutations. I had a few people ask in my double mutation video how to do this process. So I just wanted to show you how I did it with the racers. And we're going to start at the very beginning, and this applies to all tames. So you're going to start with the tamed female, tamed male, 0-0 on both sides. And you will start to mate them together and pick up random mutations along the way. It'll be slow at first, 1 point, 2 points on both sides. But then as you keep going, you'll stack more and more. You could do this with a few. I did this with 3 racers. So you just mix and match the male and female, and you breed them together. They're going to stack more points and start to get dirty. So this has 106 and then 177. So you only need 2 or 3. That's up to you. You mate them together and you just keep swapping out for the higher points. So as you can see, this is 281. And then it doubles to 424. And this is completely separate from mute breeding. This is just a guaranteed every time. There's not a chance that you're going to get this. You just mate them together. They stack. And you just keep doing this over and over and over and over, like 34 generations, I think. And eventually you will get to 1.5 billion. Now this is right around the sweet spot you want to stop. If you continue to breed them together, it will go negative, but you'll get double negative, and you do not want that. I'll mate these ones together to show you guys what happens, just in case you accidentally do it. But you want to stop right at that 1.5 billion spot. Alright, so you can see that this embryo went negative, but it went negative on both sides. So to do it correctly, you get to this 1.5 billion spot. Now I have both a female and a male. And behind me I have a clean female and a clean male. This next breed that you do will go negative. So now you have a female negative racer, or any tame that you're doing. You want to raise that. For some reason, this is the only racer that I didn't have left, but imagine that this is the full-grown version of the embryo I just showed you. So once you have a full-grown female that is negative, you want to take your current top stat. And for me, I had random mutations. On the right side, I had 102, and then on the left side, I had 1. And so you're going to take your current top stat, and you're going to mate it with that negative female that you just got. Now what's going to happen is you're going to mix your stats together, but it's going to be negative on one side, and then it's going to be dirty on the other. What you're after is negative only on the right side. So what you do is, whatever gender you end up with, Right here is two side by side. This is a female, and the one right next to it is a male. They're both exactly the same, 32K negatives, just with dirty points. So the female's on timer. If it wasn't, I would mate with the clean male. Since the male obviously doesn't have a timer, I'll show you guys mating it with a clean female. So once you mate the negative with the stat, but it also has the dirty mutes with a clean version of the opposite gender, you will finally reach the statted negative that you have been after. We got a female here, so you would just keep mating until you got a male negative. But once you get that male negative, it'll finally be clean. You will never have to do any of this again. You will have negative mutations on the right side, and you'll have 0 on the left side. Now, if you only mate with 0 zeros from here on out, this will never change. You will get 1 point, 2 points maybe on the left side, but it will not affect the negative if you only use clean 0 zeros. The only way to mess up this negative is if you were to take it and go mate with one of the backwards mute stacked ones, and then it would roll it over into the positives. So you do not want to use anything but 0 0 females. So a quick recap, you're going to start with tamed, then you're going to mute stack all the way to 1.5 billion. You will take that 1.5 billion and mate it with a clean tame to reach your first negative. You will take that negative and mate it with your top stat, and you will end up with your top stat, negative, dirty, and then you breed one final time with a clean version, and you will end up with negative statted clean. I know, it all sounds confusing, but it's really easy. It's guaranteed. Most mute breeders are going to be raising their mutes anyways, so I just kept pushing mutes, and I did this on the side, and then eventually I had negative. I didn't even want to stop pushing mutes. I had to stop pushing mutes, mix the negative, and then keep going. So this is debatable with traits now. I don't even know if this is really necessary, but I still did it for racers, and I was getting double mutes a lot. We are pushing Quetzals, and we do not have negative, and we have still gotten double mutes. So it's a preference, you know. If you have the time and you're going to do it anyways, you might want to push it. But this is the process and how it's done, and hopefully this helps you guys understand it. If you have questions, hit me up in the comments or on my Discord. But yeah, just trust the process. It takes a long time. You can't really mess it up. And once you reach negative, you're done with all of this stuff forever. All you have to do is keep pushing your mutations until you reach cap on whatever tame you are doing. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. I have another video I'm going to make showing you how to get a level 1 tame so that you can clean all your points and get the cheapest version of a cloner. And then we have a couple more PvP videos. But anyways, thank you guys. Have a good one. Peace.